grab a snack, we're gonna gab. I shaved my eyebrows.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. Vine. This is a little check-in, a little checky in, because I have no other ideas for a YouTube video for this week. I have been making, okay, so my cat is making noise. I have been making a YouTube video for about a week now, which is me cleaning my apartment. But the thing is, to make the YouTube video, I have to be cleaning my apartment. And I haven't been doing that. No. So, we're just gonna do a little check-in. We're gonna do a little check-in. All right. Stop wrestling. Basically, I had the worst day of my life the other day. Well, that's an aggressive statement. So I had a really bad day and then I spent all my money. I took my rabbit up to Indianapolis to go to this avian exotic bird Dr. Sigjury thing. And she, Poppy, Soda Pop, Popples, if you will, she had to have her eye taken out because she had cataracts and a growth on it, on the iris. Blech. She had to have her eye enucleated, which means slurped out. They gave me the rundown. They were like, hey, this procedure, you know, it's not too bad. She'll be fine afterwards. It'll be great. They were very nice to me. They were nice to me the whole time. I actually really like this place. And they were like, well, there's risk with it, as with any surgery. Totally fine. I wasn't worried at all. So I dropped her off. I went shopping. I found a mall with a Gucci, a Louis Vuitton, a Coach, a Tiffany & Co., which I'd never been in before. I was absolutely in love. That'll come back into the story later. While I'm in the Tiffany & Co., I get a call, and it's from the doctor. And I'm like, oh my God, she's already done. She was first on the docket. She's done. Love that. Love that for me. I pick it up. The nurse on the other end is like, hey, so Soda Pop, is being revived right now. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yep, so we are in the process of reviving her. She's not doing well. And then once again, I said, what? Yes, she has died on the operating table. We are trying to revive her. Okay, step out of the Tiffany's, go call my bestie. In the middle of the mall, sobbing like you would not believe. I was holding it together on the phone a little bit, but like my face was a pure, because that's how I cry. I look really ugly when I cry. My eyes get beautiful, but my face is like very constipated, very. So I'm crying and I get a text that says, hey, we're trying to get through to you. She's more stable, but it's still not looking good. So I call the doctor, and the doctor's gone. The doctor is very nice, very professional, but they're like, okay, here's what's up. Here's what's up. Soda Pop, her heart is back. She has a heartbeat, but she's not breathing very well, and she's bleeding a lot. She has really low blood pressure because she lost a lot of blood when they took the eye out. That's why she crashed. She had lost way too much blood. There was no way to figure out what had happened. There was no way to know this was gonna happen. They had done a blood test and everything was great. They did a chest x-ray. Her heart and lungs were great. So basically, I was just in limbo. So an hour later, I get another call and they're like, hey, all we can really do is a blood transfusion. And I was like, okay, if it must be done, it must be done. Save my baby. Backstory, if you've never met me before, hey, hi, hello. I lost a rabbit last year to E. caniculi and it was a horrible death. So to lose his sister, I was gonna flip out. I was gonna drive home and jerk the wheel into a goddamn bridge abutment. They had to find a rabbit that they knew, get the blood from it, give it to her. So they asked around, they found a rabbit sanctuary, and they found a rabbit that was being fostered. Her name is Mariska. She is a doll. She's very cranky, I learned. I got to meet her. She gave Poppy the blood that she needed. And I am going to actually sponsor her adoption. I'm actually going to sponsor her adoption whenever she finds a forever home. I'm so grateful to this rabbit. This is the House Rabbit Society of Indiana. Go adopt Mariska. They give Poppy the blood transfusion. She is like instantly stronger. Apparently, during the transfusion, she's like getting injected with this blood. She starts like breathing heavily and looking around, and the nurse is like, do we need to unplug? Like, do we need to stop this? My Poppy, my little Popples, turns, bites the infusion cord or whatever, the thing, in half. Infusion is done. That is so Soda Pop. You don't even know. If you don't know her like I know her, no one knows her like I know her except for maybe my bestie. She is a bitch, and that is very on brand for her. Ends the blood transfusion. She spends a night in the vet. She's fine. She's fucking fine. I'm giving her medicine right now for a parasite that she has. Other than that, that bitch is fine. I'll try to insert a photo. She's great. And I hate her for it. I'm just kidding. Now, back to Tiffany's. The day that it happened, while I was waiting to find out whether or not my rabbit had died, I went into Tiffany's and I was like, what is your cheapest item? And they were like, this ring. And I was like, bet. So I bought a $600 My Rabbit Almost Died ring. If found, return to Tiffany's. I fucking live for this. I'm sorry my hand is gross. I have chicken skin. Anywho, oh, my skin looks so bad. Ignore that my foundation does not match my face. Anywho, so I will always remember the day that Poppy died and came back to life. Like Christ upon a cross. My rabbit is the second coming. But yeah, I'll always remember my Poppy when I get this out. I love it. I also bought a Coach bag, and at Coach, when you buy a bag, you can like customize the little tag on it, and it says Pops on it for Poppy. So that is the story of how my rabbit died and came back to life. Not super interesting, but it tells you a lot about me. That I can spend around $2K on a rabbit and then justify buying a $600 ring because of it. This is not a flex. This is merely a mental illness check-in. I need you guys to know how mentally ill I am. Ah! I will hopefully have a video for you eventually of me cleaning my apartment, but I have to clean it first. So I can't just make it magically happen, unfortunately. But yes. So comment below if you have a rabbit. Does your rabbit have E. caniculi? Because apparently it is super fucking common and it's horrible. Or it's fine. Like there's no in between. They either die from it or they like live forever. What the fuck? Rabbits are so sensitive. Exotic animals are so crazy. I'm probably never gonna own another one. But Poppy's a rescue and she's a doll and I love her so much. So please, please, please think of her tonight and give her your well wishes, as she can only see from one side of her face. And she's a prey animal, so that's not great. Also, my cat keeps bullying her, so that's also not great. Yeah, comment below what kind of videos you want to see from me. I'm still trying to get into this. I need help. I need guidance. I love you so much. Bye.